Hi everybody, it's Larry from No Leaf Vapor. I've had a bunch of people on my forum today that have asked me to do a review on the Crown tank to explain why I'm in love with this tank so much. So here we go. The Uwell Crown tank. If you haven't heard of the tank yet, then you've been living under a rock for the last few months. Uwell is a company that started out being just a coil manufacturer. They made coils for Kanger, they made coils for Aspire, they made coils for Sense, they made coils for Horizon Tech. 4, 5, 6 months ago, they decided to come out with their own tank. They took the best of the designs that were out there and they improved on them. You're talking about a sub-ohm tank that in the box, you know, this isn't cheap. You know, the packaging is fantastic. It comes in a hard shell case. The tanks come with not only 3 coils, one in the tank, 2 extras, but it also comes with an extra replacement glass. That's something I want to mention too. The glass on this is not Pyrex. This is quartz glass. So if you drop the tank, it doesn't break as easy as, let's say, a Kanger sub-tank or as an Arctic, stuff along those lines. In the box, you get 3 coils. As I said, you get a nickel coil, you get a 0.5 coil, and a 0.25 coil. The Crown tank will vape at up to 120 watts with the 0.25 coil. The 0.5 coils, you can go 75 to 80 watts. And then, of course, they give you the nickel. The coils in this tank are stainless steel. If you have a temperature-controlled box, you can run stainless steel coils and not have to use the nickel coil. That's what I like about this tank the most. I was one of the first companies in the United States to carry the Uwell Crowns, and right now my company, we sell about 1,000 of these tanks a month, and a lot of it has to do with price. Unlike Kanger or unlike Sense or unlike, you know, the Smoke TFV4 that retails for 45 to 50 bucks, these tanks can be found all over the internet for between $30 to $35. My price on these tanks right now is 20 bucks. We've been there for the last 3 weeks, and that's the price we're going to stay at till at least Christmas. The tank itself is a top fill tank. The top fill tank, real simple. Unscrew the top, and that's where you fill it at, right in there. The airflow, probably the best airflow, and it's clicky. It clicks into place when you to open and close the airflow. The flavor on these tanks is just as good as, if not better than, most drippers on the market. I have a lot of customers that use RDAs that when they come in and try the Crown tank, they fall in love with it because the flavor is just as good, if not better than, a lot of the RDAs they've been using. Not only that, but the cloud and the hit that you get off this tank is phenomenal. Let me do it again here. I mean, this is just... The coils on this tank, I've had customers tell me that they get up to 6 weeks on a coil. I change my coils every 4 weeks. You know, don't get me wrong. There are people that have said to me, hey, you know what, I get 4 or 5 days out of a coil. I don't understand that because I've been using this tank and this exact tank for 4 months now. And like I said, I've put 4 coils in it since I started with it. Even the drip tip. I mean, you know, look at the size of this drip tip. It's just, the tank is phenomenal. It's, when you look at sub-ohm tanks, you know, what do you have? You have Aspire, you have Sense, you have the Smoke TFV4s, you have the Arctics. None of those tanks give me the hit and the performance and the taste that this tank does. One of the things, you know, especially that I like about this tank is it doesn't matter if I'm at 50 watts, 60 watts, which I never go above that, but even if I go on temperature control at 500, 520, 550, the flavor is phenomenal. It's an all-around good tank. Like all sub-ohm tanks, it is a bit of a juice whore. It is what it is. When you're sub-ohming, you get used to, you know, having a lot of juice go through it. But dollar for dollar, pound for pound, that didn't make any sense, but dollar for dollar, I don't think you can find a better sub-ohm tank on the market. Like I said, my website, noleafvapor.com, the Crown tanks are 20 bucks. That price is going to be good through Christmas. If you're looking for the best value and bang for your buck, the Crown tank is it. Ask your friends who've got them. They're going to tell you the same thing I am. There's nothing better than the Crown. Anyway, Larry at No Leaf Vapor. If you have any questions, instant message me. Put a note on my forum. Put a note here. I'll get back to you with any question and answer anything you have. Thanks for watching. Once again, it's Larry at No Leaf Vapor. Buy the tank.